Welcome back viewers. So in the last video we had checked out the Tails OS desktop. So it was a GNOME desktop. We checked out all the applications. We had a good idea of how the Tails OS works. Some special applications related to security and privacy were also checked. We checked out the difference between the Tor browser, which is a privacy and security focused browser based on Mozilla Firefox, and the uh, uh, standard Mozilla Firefox, or the we can say unsafe browser. So unsafe browser is nothing but a standard Mozilla Firefox, while the Tor browser is nothing but a heavily modified uh, Mozilla Firefox based browser, and it has got all the security configurations done rightly so that your presence on the internet is remains very private. Nobody can track you, nobody can hack your system, nobody can hack your bank passwords and all other critical data. So what was missing in the last video is that we could not create the persistent storage, because I just thought maybe the installation will first be done, so we could install it as a virtual machine. But since this Tails OS is made to run on a USB, just 2 GB of storage space is required, and it runs from the USB. So no installation was done. The image itself is working. It doesn't require any further installation. So we had missed this persistent storage creation. We only did the configuration for the language, keyboard layout, as well as the formats. So let us open and do the keyboard layout. So here now you can see the English India with rupee keyboard layout is there. Formats, let us go with India format, India English format. That's good enough. And language, let us see whether I got language. Let us keep English United States only. Now there are some additional settings, so that also we will check. First let us create the persistent storage. And what are the additional settings? So default settings are safe in most situations. To add a custom setting, press the plus button. Let us see. Okay, so administration password, that is off by default, and we could not check out the Synaptic Package Manager because the admin password was not set, and the admin password can be set from here. So let us set a good password. I have created a admin password now, and once this password is there, you can access the Synaptic Package Manager. And I just wanted to show you the repositories that are there in the Tails OS. I wanted to investigate that and show it to you. Then offline mode is also there. Enable networking. Yes, so we can enable or disable networking. So in some special cases where the user wants the system to be disconnected from all the networks, then you can use this disable all networking feature, where there is no networking possible from the system. No networking is possible from the system, and you make the system very secure. So that is also available. So enable networking by default, I will add this. So by default the networking will be enabled, but you can have an offline mode also whenever you want extra security. For example, if you are say there is some very sensitive file on your system and you don't want the internet to access it, some hacker from internet to access it, then you can have this offline mode also. Then other is you can have MAC address anonymization. So that is on. So what happens exactly is your actual MAC address is not revealed to any internet actor. So any internet program, network program, application on your system, it will not know the MAC address. So MAC address is anonymized. So the actual MAC address is not shown. Some unreal, or we can say change MAC address is visible to the outside internet actors. and applications. So MAC address enumeration is there, and you can make it on or off by default. And unsafe browser is enabled by default, so I will keep this. So this is all good things, and you should have this thing. So this is the best thing, because what happens is your IP of the system will keep on changing every some other day it will keep on changing. After some days the IP of your system will change, but MAC address always remains the same. And mostly you can see the hackers will first get a hold on your MAC address, and from there, using your MAC address, he can infiltrate your system. So MAC address enumeration is very important. So this is done. I think now we are ready to start using the Tails OS, and the system administration password can now be used for accessing the persistent storage. So I will just show you. Yes. Now everything you do disappears automatically when you shut down the Tails, but you can save some of the files and configuration in an encrypted persistent storage on your Tails USB stick. For example, your documents, your Wi-Fi password, your browser bookings. Learn more about persistence also. That will open up that web page from the Tails OS website. So we are not going to check this. Yes, to able to use Tails with persistent storage, please follow our instructions on installing Tails on a USB stick. Okay. Okay, so I think this is only, yes. Now you have to connect to the Tor automatically. So let it connect. And in the background, what we will do is, just a moment. We will first open this, where was it? Synaptic Package Manager. I wanted to show you. Now I will use the administrator password that we have set. Yes, you can see here. For the first time, the repositories will get synced, and this Tor connection is getting established. I should have waited for the Tor connection to get established to maintain the privacy and security, but you see we don't have that much time, otherwise our video will get very long. So I am working parallelly. So install Tails is there. Now what we will do is, we will finish with virtual machine detected. Both the host operating system and the virtualization software are able to monitor what you are doing. So this is what we wanted. This Tails OS, you can see it has detected that the virtualization software is monitoring our Tails OS VM. Even host operating system knows what we are doing. So that is giving us an warning also. So that's great. I think all the Debian packages will be there, because this is based on Debian. I think it is based on Trixie, most probably. Let me check the GNOME version. What is the version of GNOME? System is there. Okay, so there is no system information module. So anyway, you can see here what are the install packages. So these are the installed packages. Very small number of installed packages. It is not very large application and large system. You can see very small install packages are there. Install manual, install upgradable. These are all upgradable packages, not installed. So you can mark all upgrades, and you can do the upgrade also, I think. Okay. Now let us find about section 0.91. Okay. Okay, we can quit this. Anything else is there? Settings. Yes, repositories we wanted to check. So here you can see, yes, so this is not based on Trixie, it is based on the Debian seed. You can see here seed is there, and part of this is on Trixie. So the Tor browser and everything, I think the Tor project is based on Trixie, and CloudFront, it is based on seed. So it is part seed and part Trixie. Most of the part is Trixie, and this cloudfront.debian.net Debian, it is seed. So this is the main, you can say, base for the Tails OS, and only you can see main and contrib sections are there. There is no non-free section, and your non-free section is there, and your proprietary sections of software are not there. We'll have to add that. So this is it. These are the repositories, and they are the repositories are hosted from CloudFront. You can see these are the repositories hosted, and there is one Tails server also is there, tails.bomb.org. Okay. So we'll close this. We can open the terminal. Console is there. I think they're using KDE console or what? Let us see. Okay, let me check. No, it is GNOME console and not KDE console. Now let us do sudo apt update. Let us see what is there for update. Okay, I did a spelling mistake. Okay, so the admin name is Amnesia, and I have to use the admin password here. You can see here the HTTPS connections are used. No HTTP connection is used for upgradation and updation of system. So that is a mark of a very secure, strong system. And you see every time I give a new command, it's sudo, it is asking for password. Normally what happens is first command you give sudo, then in the next sudo command it will not ask for password, it will just go ahead. So, okay, so I'll have to close this. Okay, now let us try this once again. Yes, now it is able to uh, upgrade the system, and you see these are the packages where upgradation is possible. So 17 packages for upgrade, 105 MB in size. So let us see whether the upgrade succeeds or not. So let it continue. Meanwhile, what we can do is let us go over and check any other application. Yes, so this unlock VeraCrypt and volumes also we will have to check. So let us open this. So we can add containers. Choose file container. Yes, so we require this file container to be chosen from here. We can. Okay. I will have to read this. Okay, no VeraCrypt device is detected. So this I will do in the next video. I will have to read the manuals first how to do that. I thought maybe we just push the add button and then it will guide us how to do that, but that is not possible here. We will have to read how to exactly do it, and then only it is possible to go ahead. But at least we now saw how to do the system configuration, how to create the admin password, and then how to update the system. We checked out the repositories. So many things we have done in this video. Now let us open this Electrum Bitcoin wallet. So persistence is disabled for Electrum. When you reboot all the Electrum's data, okay. So persistence, how it is there that persistence is not working because we had enabled this during the start. Let us see. Okay, so we will close this. How to gain the persistence, that we will have to check. Let us open the disk and we will check out. Okay, you can see here. Okay. So this is the partition from where the Tails OS is working, and this is the 27 GB hard disk. So this area can be used as persistence partition. Okay, sudo update is completed. I will just show. Yes, so the upgrade and updation is working perfectly in Tails OS. Now how to use the, just a moment, let me check. How to do that. What I will do is, in the next video we will first do the persistence partition, and then in the next video we will do the VeraCrypt volumes. VeraCrypt volumes will be done later. First we will do the persistent partition, then unlock VeraCrypt volumes, and after that we will check out any other feature that is yes, this backup of persistent storage. So let me open this. Let us see what happens. Warning. Okay, okay. So it is not working right now. Close. Okay. Now let me check. Yes. What is this Tails cloner? Yes. So you can clone your Tails installation. So first you can download a Tails ISO image. Okay. For example, if the Tails ISO is downloaded here, say in some folder or some directory of your system, you can pick that up and then you can use it to write to a target USB stick. Or suppose if you want to clone, then what will happen is, first the target USB stick has to be used here, and then your present system will be cloned to the target USB stick. I'll just show you. So this also we can do it in a separate video. So this I will have to read how to do that exactly, and I will show it to you, but this is how you have to use this. Okay, that's it. Anything? Yes, persistent storage. Let us open. Okay, learn more about persistent storage. I'm opening this. I think to create a persistent storage, you will have to have one partition. So what I will do is, I will open the disk utility and I will create a partition out of this. So let me create a partition. Create a partition image. Let me check. Okay. Let me create a partition image. Okay. Let us create a image here. We create one partition storage, and we will use internal disk for use with the Linux systems only, or we can have, let us use it for all systems and devices fat. Let us go ahead. Let us use the admin password and create a virtual disk. So virtual partition will be there. We wait for the partition to get completed. Okay, so the partition is done. So we got a 27 GB partition here, big partition is there. And now let us try again to, just a moment, create a persistence partition. There is an issue with this. Yes, now we can create a partition. First, let us create a persistent storage partition. I think now it will be possible. Still, it is not possible. Installing Tails on USB stick. Okay. I have checked the Tails OS manuals, and according to the manuals, I should have this sign to create a persistent storage here, continue sign, but the continue sign is not coming. And maybe because it is a virtual machine, we will not be able to create persistent storage. So that I won't be able to show you. But of course, there are some videos where the creators have used a different camera, because you see I do screen recording, but some of the creators use a camera that records their screen. So in that case, they are able to run the Tails OS from a USB, and the camera that is placed on their table will record the screen of the laptop or desktop, whatever they are using, and they will be able to show you persistent storage. Some videos are there on YouTube, you can watch that, but I won't be able to do right now because I don't have a tripod stand, nor do I have a camera. I can use the mobile camera of course, but I don't have the tripod stand to use that camera, and the recording therefore will be very bad. So you can consult other videos, but the persistent storage does work. And also I have found out that in the system storage, I will just show you, in the system tools there is one application to configure the persistent storage. That application is absent right now, so that application should be there. That is also not visible here. So here you can see the backup persistent storage is there, but the administration and creation of persistent storage is not available here. So I won't be able to show you this. And the VeraCrypt, just I will show, and the VeraCrypt, just let me open it first. VeraCrypt volumes also, that I will show you in a separate video. maybe in the next video. But today's video mainly it was the user initiation and the system configuration along with the creation of persistent storage. So persistent storage I could not show you, but all other things, that is the user initiation and the system configuration, I have shown you. Now only thing pending is the VeraCrypt volumes, that I will show you in a later video. So meet you in the another video with this VeraCrypt volumes. I will show you how to create a VeraCrypt volumes, how to create this folder, container folder, how to create partitions and drives that support this VeraCrypt. So that I will show you in a later video. So see you then. Bye bye.